Welcome back, everybody. This is T from T-Dubb BBQ. Today we're doing a brisket style chuck roast. Some people call it a poor man's brisket, but with the price of food these days, it's no longer a poor man's brisket. So sit back and enjoy. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna get this nice and seasoned. Get some salt on here. And also apply it to the sides. I did some mild trimming on this, but it really wasn't much to be worried about. You could trim off all the fat if you'd like, but this was good for me. I'm just going to do this side here. Go ahead and pat it in. I didn't use a binder this time. There are different things you can use as a binder. You can use mustard, you can use olive oil, or any type of oil. Get this nice and seasoned up. And flip this over. This is going to be my top side. And there's a little piece of hard fat right here. Not too much worried about it. You can trim this off if you like, but it's not going to hurt anything. Get that nice and salted. Oh, I jacked this up. Oh well. I got to add my garlic. Today we're using some Heath Rouse garlic jalapeno rub. You can use any type of garlic, and this is just a SPG seasoning, which is salt, pepper, and garlic. But you can use whatever you like to season the meat. Just make sure you get these sides nice and seasoned up as well. Probably get more control of the salt if you maybe put it in the dish and just pinch it and spread it around, but I'm using it straight from the bottles today. But whatever you want to do and how you want to season it, whatever you're comfortable with, just make that work. I'll come back over to this side, get that side nice and salted. Come back over here with this pepper. Some more of this Heath Rouse, garlic jalapeno rub. And come back over to this back side that I missed to begin with. So bear with me, folks. And then anything that's falling off, you just kind of add it on there. And now we're going to let this rest. Some people get some butcher twine and tie it around and keep it whole intact, but we're not doing that today. That's fine. It's not necessary. And I'm just going to let this sit while I go and fire up the pit. Okay, so today for this cook, we're using the Weber kettle. And some charcoal left over from my previous cook. Here is a wood chunk. This is a post oak wood chunk, and it's just a combination of some B&B charcoal and also some cowboy charcoal. Today we're just going to light a few briquettes, and we're just going to top these off because it's going to be a longer cook. So one good thing about when you're able to close off the vent, you can reuse the charcoal. I didn't cook anything over the charcoal, so they're still good to go. And just get that fire started. And I'm only putting a few in here, which you can see. That might be a few too many, so what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take a few out and set those to the side. And I'm gonna get this chimney lit up. and get these coals nice and hot and ready to go. Okay, so we've been rolling steady at a temperature of 252. That's about where I want to be at. I want to cook this at 250. So we're going to go ahead and get this chuck roast on. And as you can see, I put a drip tray in with some water and some Worcestershire sauce. And I also put a temperature probe right there. It's going to be right by the meat, so I can get kind of an accurate read on how she's cooking. And I'm going to let this thing cook nice and slow and check on it in maybe about an hour, hour and a half, 2 hours. We'll see. Yeah, I'll see you then. Okay, it's looking real good. As you can see here, this nice sweat going on, and also this is another reason why people tie the chuck roast together, so this can be together and that can be together, but we're not worried about that today. But she's looking pretty good. Still need some time for this bark to set, but yeah, don't think I'm a spritz just yet. Got a little bit of pooling up here, but nothing to be worried about. So I'm just going to try to get these temperatures under control, and we'll be back. Okay, so it's been another hour, and like I said, we had some temperature flare-ups, but we're going to check the temperature now and see where we stand. Okay, so now we're about 160. Satisfied with the bark, so go ahead and pull this off and wrap it. Okay, so we got it nice and wrapped, and we're gonna set this on here and let this go until it's probe tender. See you in a little bit. They gave us about a 30-minute rest, and now we're gonna see how she turned out. All right, so still juicy. Nice smoke ring to it. Still juicy. I don't know if you can see this or not, but hopefully you can. And I'm gonna give this little piece here a try. See what we got. Oh yeah, that's some good stuff. I think we did all right, guys.